Today, we are diving into a food that, let's be honest, might not win any beauty contests, but it holds some absolutely incredible power for our health. We're talking about black fungus, an ancient superfood that's making a serious comeback. You've probably seen this in the store, right? And maybe you've walked right past it, thinking, what on earth do I even do with that? It looks a little weird. I totally get it. But you know what they say? Never judge a book, or in this case, a fungus, by its cover. In traditional medicine, this mushroom earned itself a really powerful nickname, the body's natural scavenger. And that's exactly what it does. It's a cleaner, it's a detoxifier, and it works its magic in some very, very specific ways.
So here's what we're going to cover. First, we'll get into exactly why it's called the body's scavenger. Then, we'll see how it cleans out your gut and your blood vessels. After that, we'll look at how it builds up your blood and bones, how it can be a surprising ally for weight loss, and finally, we'll tie all this ancient wisdom into our modern lives.
All right, first up, the body's scavenger. This isn't some new health fad that just popped up. Way back in ancient times, this mushroom was considered a treasure. It was a delicacy once reserved only for emperors. And now it's available to all of us. And honestly, its benefits are more relevant today than ever. So what's it actually scavenging? Well, it targets two of the most critical systems in our entire body. Our digestive tract, so our intestines, and our circulatory system, our blood vessels. You can literally think of it as an internal spring cleaning. Okay, let's start with the gut. If you've ever dealt with that feeling of being bloated or constipated or just, sluggish, this is where black fungus really starts to shine. It's like a gentle but super effective detox for your entire digestive system. So how does it pull this off? Well, first, it's absolutely packed with dietary fiber, which basically acts like a broom to get everything moving along. But it's not just a broom, it's also a gardener for your gut. It acts as a prebiotic, which is basically food that nourishes all the good bacteria living in there. This whole process helps push out waste and toxins, which not only eases constipation, but might even lower the long-term risk of colon cancer. And you know what? It's incredibly easy to use. For a really powerful gut-cleansing breakfast, just steam a sweet potato until it's soft, then toss it in a blender with a few pieces of soaked black fungus and some milk. It's simple, it's creamy, and it's surprisingly effective. Okay, now this is a really crucial point, so please remember this. You always have to cook black fungus thoroughly. Don't just soak it and eat it raw. Cooking is absolutely essential. It helps break down the fiber so your body can absorb it better, and more importantly, it neutralizes any mild, naturally occurring toxins. All right, let's move on to our second system, the blood vessels. In our crazy, high-stress world with our not always perfect diets, our circulation can really take a hit. And this is where black fungus comes in as a fantastic natural circulation booster. People often call it a natural blood vessel sweeper. It helps improve your blood flow and can actually reduce blood thickness, or what's called viscosity. And get this, research suggests that a small daily serving of just 5 to 10 grams is enough to help keep those vessels healthy and clear. Here's another amazing way to eat it: a really refreshing cold toss salad. You just blanch the fungus in boiling water for 1 minute. Then plunge it straight into ice water. That's what keeps that great snappy texture. Then just toss it with some simple, flavorful stuff like ginger and sesame oil. It is so delicious and so, so good for you. So beyond just cleaning, black fungus is also a builder. It plays a huge role in building strong blood and strong bones, which contributes to your overall strength and vitality. This is especially key for anyone who might be feeling a little bit run down or tired. So what's the secret ingredient here? It's iron. Iron is absolutely essential for creating hemoglobin. That's the protein in your red blood cells that carries oxygen to your entire body. And black fungus is an unbelievable plant-based source of it. Just how unbelievable? Brace yourself for this. Gram for gram, it has 5 times more iron than one of the most famous animal sources out there. That's right, 5 times the iron content of pork liver. That makes it an amazing tool for fighting off anemia, boosting your energy levels, and even keeping your skin and hair looking healthy. And it doesn't just stop with your blood. Black fungus is also full of natural collagen. Now think of collagen as the framework for your bones. It creates a kind of web that helps your body grab onto calcium and actually use it. And that is so, so important for building strong bones and preventing osteoporosis down the line. Now here's a benefit that might actually surprise you. If you're trying to manage your weight, black fungus can be a serious ally. It helps you feel full and satisfied without you having to rely on just willpower. Here's the science behind it. First off, it's super low in calories. Second, it's packed with a type of fiber that literally absorbs water in your stomach and expands. This is what makes you feel full and satisfied for a lot longer. And on top of all that, some studies suggest it might even create a barrier that helps block some dietary fat from being absorbed.
You know, this isn't some new discovery. Almost 2,000 years ago, an ancient Chinese medical text called the Shenong Bencao Jing described it perfectly. It says black fungus wards off hunger, lightens the body, and strengthens the will. I mean, that's a pretty powerful description, isn't it?
And that brings us to our final thought, connecting all of this deep history to our lives right now. How can we take this ancient wisdom and actually put it to use today? So let's do a quick recap. Black fungus cleanses your gut, it purifies your blood vessels, it builds up your blood with a massive amount of iron, it strengthens your bones with collagen, and it can even help with weight loss. It's a true multi-talented superfood that really deserves a spot in your wellness toolkit. And I'll leave you with one final piece of wisdom, this time from a 16th century text. Its quality depends on the wood it grows on. To put it simply, the source matters. Always try to look for high-quality black fungus to make sure you're getting the absolute best. So, after seeing everything it can do, from cleaning our deepest systems to literally building us up from the inside out, the only question left is, are you ready to give this humble little mushroom a try? Maybe it's time to make this ancient scavenger a part of your modern path to wellness.